Hey everybody, my name is Paula Brewer. I am 25 years old, and if you cannot tell by the title, I have what is called Spina Bifida. I don't see a lot of videos like this on YouTube, which is why I started this channel. Because I am sure there are people out there who want to know what in the world Spina Bifida is, how does it affect your daily life, and I'm sure there are people who have a million questions. If you have those questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will answer as many as I possibly can. In the next video, I'm going to do a Q&A very, very, very soon. Basically, in this video, what I'm going to talk about is what Spina Bifida is, the type that I have, and how it affects daily life. So basically, I'm going to be reading from a screen because I want to be correct in my explanation of what Spina Bifida really is, and then I'll kind of break it down because some of the stuff can be kind of confusing when you're talking medical terms, because it's confusing for me. So basically what it says Spina Bifida is, Spina Bifida, which literally means cleft spine, is characterized by the incomplete development of the brain, spinal cord, and or meninges, which is the protective covering around the brain and spinal cord. It says that it is the most common neural tube defect in the United States, affecting 1,500 to 2,000 of more than 4 million babies in the country each year. That's a lot for as many people who honestly really don't know what Spina Bifida is. And that's totally fine. If you don't have it, if you don't know someone who has it, it's easy to not know what it is. Unless you're going into the medical field. Most people don't look this kind of thing up for fun. They just don't. And that's okay. That's totally fine. No judgment. Absolutely zero judgment from me. So basically there are 4 types. There is occulta, which is stage 1. It is the mildest and most common form of Spina Bifida. And it says that a layer of skin covers the malformation or opening of the vertebrae. So basically that one, a lot of the times you won't see paralysis. It's very, very rare that someone with occulta will experience paralysis. Closed neural tube defects makes up the second type of Spina Bifida. This form consists of a diverse group of defects in which the spinal cord is marked by malformation of fat, bone, or meninges. In most instances, there are few or no symptoms. In others, the malformation causes incomplete paralysis with urinary and bowel dysfunction. So with that one, there may or may not be paralysis. It's just kind of, it just depends on where the malformation occurs, in what part of the spine. So the third type is meningocele. Spinal fluid and meninges protrude through an abnormal vertebral opening. The malformation contains no neural elements and may or may not be covered by a layer of skin. Some individuals with meningocele may have few or no symptoms, while others may experience symptoms such as complete paralysis with bladder and bowel dysfunction. So that's the third type. Basically, with that one, it is more severe, and is most likely going to require a little more surgery, that type of thing. With the fourth type, which is what I have, myelomeningocele is the fourth form, and it is the most severe and occurs when the spinal cord neural elements are exposed through the opening in the spine, resulting in partial or complete paralysis of parts of the body below the spinal opening. So mine is pretty low on the spine. The part of my spine that was open is pretty far down. So the opening basically looks like a C once it's closed. So my back basically has like a C on it. Yeah. But I have what is called myelomeningocele. And it, in my case, I am paralyzed from the waist down. I have a wheelchair. Whoa, we're going to get a little up close and personal. But there's my chair. So, yeah. So we're going to be kind of discussing some pretty heavy topics, but I am going to go ahead and say that I am a very bubbly, upbeat person. A lot of this stuff is not, I'm going to probably come off as it doesn't affect me. It does. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it doesn't affect me, because it does. I don't let it beat me. Because I'm used to it. It's something that I've adapted to. It's something I've had to adapt to. I've had no choice. And I am very much the type of person who believes that everything happens for a reason. And that you're not given anything that you can't handle. So I have learned to handle it. I have learned to live with it. And I've learned to adapt and deal with it, because I have no other choice. There's no other option other than giving up, and that's not my personality. It's just not in me. I'm not the type of person to give up very easily. I'm a very stubborn human being. Ask anybody and they will tell you I am ridiculously stubborn, and I know this. I've always known this. But honestly, I believe that is why I have adapted so well to having a birth defect. That has, paralyzed half of my body. That is not to say that I have not had struggles, because I have. And I am going to talk about a few of those in other videos. I'm going to be telling some stories. Some of them are quite hilarious, and they will make you laugh. Some of them... Hey y'all, this is going to be part 2 to my intro. My phone died, and I didn't realize it until it was totally gone, and it stopped recording. So, as I was saying, I'm going to be telling stories. Some of them are quite hilarious and will make you laugh hysterically. Some of them I will have a hard time getting through because they are pretty awful. But that's life. And, you know, paralyzed or not, you know, everybody has struggles. Mine just happened to be a little bit different than everybody else's. Because life's different. And life's different for everybody. Nobody has a perfect life. And for me, that's the biggest thing to remember is nobody has a perfect life. They just don't. Everybody has struggles. Everybody has demons. Everybody has bad days. For me, the biggest thing to remember is that I am extremely, extremely lucky. And this has nothing to do with religion or anything like that. To each their own. I'm not going to get into that. But I'm blessed. Extremely, extremely, extremely blessed. Because there's so many people who have it so much worse. And that's just the way it is. But I'm going to not go down that road because I'm going to start crying, and that is not cute. Nobody wants to watch me cry on camera. Not cute. Not at all. So I think that is it for this video. But if you guys have questions, please leave them down below in those comments, because I'm going to be doing a Q&A. You can ask me anything you want and I will answer it, because I am not one to hold back on anything. So you can ask me whatever you want and I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. So that's it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.